Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Aries out there from March 25th through March 31st. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day so far. I know that this is exciting because Mercury retrograde ends on the 28th. However, it's still in the shadow period, but I feel that this time going forward, we're definitely getting more clarity. I feel that we are thankful for what the Mercury retrograde has brought us. I can say for me, I definitely am. So now it's time for us to actually get to action, to start implementing. I feel that since it's finishing out this week, we're coming to some final conclusions about a lot of things. And I feel that it's awesome because you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. So I would just like to say thank you to those who subscribed and welcome to my channel. And I would like to say thank you to those who even stop by just to watch my videos. I appreciate you as well. And with no further ado, let's get right into the reading. And like I always say, if this reading does not resonate, maybe my reading will another day. Okay, let's get right into it. Let's see what would be the message for Aries for March 25th through March 31st. Okay. We have the Four of Swords. So I feel like this week you guys are still taking time to focus and reflect on what has happened. Think about what your life was like before the retrograde, what was going on. I know there has to be some type of things that, even in the midst of all the confusion, I'm sure you guys have found clarity. But however, you guys are still taking that extra time to really be like, you know what? Maybe there are some other things I missed. So I feel that through this Mercury retrograde, it actually caused you to rethink a lot of things, which is great. You could have also been spending more time meditating during this time because energies were so all over the place. But now it's kind of like, you know what? For those energies being all over the place, I had to learn how to find peace even in the midst of chaos, which is so important. To know that as we go through the motions of life, that it's important not to get swept up by the wave, to know to still hold your place. Like a lighthouse, you see how the waves come through and smash, but however the lighthouse still is standing. It still sheds its light to the boats out there. Maybe through this experience, you found the lighthouse was you the whole time. Maybe you was looking outside yourself for many different things. And through this time of these rocky storms, because it was in Pisces, emotions, you found the light within yourself at that time and be like, you know what? I got to pull myself up. Maybe I haven't been spending as much time as I should connecting with myself. I've been caring more about my job, about my friends, about this, about that, and I've been forgetting about the most important person because I can't help anybody unless I help myself. And I realized I have been doing myself a disservice by not taking the time before I make an action. Because Aries are very action oriented, but I feel like this Mercury retrograde, if you stayed in that energy, you probably realize a lot of things didn't work out in your favor. But however, it still worked in your favor because it showed you in the ways of how you go about things in a different way now. Maybe you can take more time to meditate on things before you actually put them into place. And we have the Emperor here. We have you guys right here. It's through this that makes you able to stand in who you are. It's through those times of stillness. It's through those times when you're by yourself that you find out how really strong you are. It's through those times that you still push through those trials and tribulations, even if no one is there for you, even when no one is clapping for you. And that's so important. A lot of us give up on our dreams because people around us don't understand or understand why we're doing what we're doing. But at the end of the day, you are your own emperor. Only you can see your own dream. No one else is going to see that. Maybe you're thinking about how people has caused you to get off track from really who you are during this time period. Like, wait, I've been doing everything for everybody else, helping everybody else stand in their power while I'm becoming powerless. That happens when we're so giving and so caring. And then the people that we help and care, they're fine, but what about you? And then when you go through your situations, those same people you help, they probably be like, oh, well, you got it. Well, you do everything else. And they leave you. But it was through that to show you how strong you are. And Aries, you know that already off the bat. Maybe you lost kind of some of that during the Mercury retrograde because it was a very emotional time. But it's to cause you to stop and think about everything. Have you been truly stepping in your power? Are you still holding on to people, places, and things that you know daggone well does not serve you anymore, but because you have an attachment, you could be that Aries out there that's still hanging out with people knowing that these people are negative. They criticize everything you do. Everything you try to put to the table, they tear it apart and dismantle it. Because Aries, you guys are the initiators. So you guys are in my opinion, some of the most misunderstood signs because you guys see things. You're the initiator of change. It's time to go. Let's fight. You know what I'm saying? You're not the type to just sit there and take things laying down, and maybe you're around people that is like that. That when things happen to them, they just lay down and like die. Like, oh well, it's all over. And then the people you're around rub off on you, and maybe that's what you're thinking about. Like, you know what? Being around y'all, I lost myself. I lost the emperor in me. I lost the fight in myself. So I really feel that's what you're thinking about. Like, wow. In the ways, how's you giving your power away? That's another thing I see here. And I feel you're really thinking about that. I have given my power away to people, places, and things for too long. And this Mercury retrograde has caused me to realize that. Now in my season, you know, because it's Aries season, I'm stepping up in the Emperor. And the people don't like that, so be it. But I'm going after my dreams. I'm going after my goals because I know what my vision is for me. So let's do one more card. I feel like this Mercury retrograde just helped you see so many things. I feel people's colors got exposed. That really caused you to really think how you have given your power away just because you care about people. Okay, we have two cards for you. We have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Now, after some time of thinking, I would have to say with the Knight of Swords, be mindful of how you communicate this week, because if you speak too fast, I feel you're going to cause more injury to yourself. I feel this is the time to really think before you speak and think before you react to make sure that you're ready for what comes with it. And also be mindful that when you do get this peace of mind, others could be coming to you. Maybe let's say, for example, you finally decide to cut some friends off, right? There's this one friend, you've been thinking about it for a while, but you didn't really stand in your power about it because you care about this person, you know? And you finally decide, hey, I'm ready to let this go. So this person comes in return, you know what I'm saying, to then try to hurt you. So just be mindful that also when you make the decisions to do better in life, and the people that's in your life that's used to you being the same is going to cause you, they're going to try to make you feel like hurt, like you can't do it. Like, no, to try to cause you to feel guilty too, because look at all the wands. There could have been people in your life that you took all these wands for, and they came at you like this was your fault. Now, we have to be careful and mindful of people who do not take responsibility. Maybe you're starting to realize that how people be coming at you for their own wounds. This could be that too. There could be people around you that feel like you're obligated to just take the way that they talk to you, or feel obligated, because with anyone, I don't care what zodiac sign you are, when you care about somebody, we all have a soft spot and we let them get away with things the most, but we wouldn't let a stranger get away with that. And I think you're starting to realize that, like, wow, the people's closest to me could be causing the most harm to me, because when I finally make my mind up, stand in my power, now people want to argue with me, now people want to say hurtful stuff to me. But just be mindful this week that you do not give your power away. Make sure you just mind your business. If can, this week, just mind your business. That's what I see, because you don't want to get caught up in no drama, because people don't want to see you win, Aries, and they're going to try to hit you where it hurts with their words, so that way you react. But then when you react, you create a whole nother situation, and then a situation and a situation, that's what that person want. But as I said in one of my fire signs videos, that's why people like to attack fire signs, because they know we get passionate. They know we get angry. And it's just that alone that's so powerful to try to bring us down. But it's time for us to come up. It's your season, Aries. So just be mindful of people who's going to be talking to you outside their neck possibly this week to cause you to feel hurt or feel guilty about you wanting to better your life. But if you know you're doing what's best for you and your heart and mind is clear, then they're just going to have to deal with it. So let's go into clarifiers really fast. And we're going to see why the Four of Swords is here. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. What I feel about this Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Rods, and the Three of Pentacles is you realizing how you have you have deceived yourself. I feel also with the Seven of Swords, you leaving behind and taking what you can get. I don't take it as the usual. I see a two-sided meaning from this. Because also this man, you see him taking away the Five Swords, but also it's with the Four Swords here. I feel that you're taking what you can and leaving the other two swords behind. It could be two people you leaving behind as well, that you're finally deciding to cut out your life. Maybe they have deceived you in a way or lied to you, because that's still deceiving, even if it's not on a scale of like cheating or anything. And it caused you to realize how you have settled because they are people you care about. And that has become a burden. I feel Aries season has been showing you so far that, wow, I'm really burdened. I'm really taking this all by myself. Like, because Aries is very strong. So a lot of people probably put their problems on you, their problems on that person's problems, this, and you probably was all trying to help everybody and help everybody initiate change. But you was pushing for change more than these people were. They were more complacent with complaining about how hurt they are, about woe is me and this and this. But you be like, you know what, I care about you. I'll help you. But now it's like, I'm tired of this. I can't see where I'm going now because y'all are blocking me now. So you know what? I'm going to work on myself. This Three of Pentacles, this man's by himself. He's not with nobody else. And I feel that's what you're, after spending time by yourself and thinking about that, it's like, you know what? I'm going to work on what I got going on, because that's the only person I can help is me. These people around me, look how they act when things go on in their life, and I'm expecting them to bring positive energy to me. I'm expecting them to see my visions when they can't even see past their own. So let's see why the Emperor is here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Star. It was through this Mercury retrograde that helped you realize how cautious you do need to move now. How all the time just reacting and moving is not the best idea. That it's time to build more stability. With the Knight of Pentacles, he's someone that, he's a knight, but however, he's the most responsible knight. This is a man that just doesn't just respond and react. You guys are really learning that. Like, you know what? I'm not even going to give my energy away, because I'm giving my energy to my hopes, dreams, and desires. I'm out here for my wishes. I see what my dreams are. And if anyone who can't see that, that's fine. But I'm going to make the move slowly but surely every day. By me being in my power by default, I'm doing that. Me being my authentic self by default. Me taking control of situations. Not from a negative sense of control, but cutting people out who don't have a place for that. Who's not there to motivate you or help you water your flowers in your garden. So I really feel that you guys really have taken this time to see, yeah, it may have hurt, but you know what? It winds me up. to move, to not be so fast, to really think about what I want out of life, what I desire. And Aries, what is your dreams? What's your aspirations? Where do you see yourself? And if you're not happy with where you are right now, then that shows you that you should move in another direction. That is, even if it's slowly but surely every day. One thing you do, maybe meditating, or maybe you working on that goal every day for maybe 10, 15 minutes. Everything you do, even in the smallest way, will lead to your dreams of what you see that is for you. And let's just see why the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands is here. So we have the Page of Rods, like I was saying. When you choose to go a different route, you're seeing things in a different way. And because of that, people may not like that and try to bring you down by their words, because they know the one button you have may be your anger. As far as I'm a Sagittarius, I could say this. Someone could say something, I feel wounded, I feel a certain type of way. But even me, I had to learn how to chill, because these people are only coming at me because they know I'm on to something. They don't want me to grow. They was comfortable with me staying where I am, and I can't do that. I know y'all mad, and y'all gonna come at me or try to hurt me or bring me down because I'm going into these new beginnings. But guess what? I'm standing in my power now, and I'm going after my goals and dreams, whether anyone likes it or not. So Aries, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.